Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Chiefs going up against the Jets.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Watch tight. Tight is right.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go now.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriot.
They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Double tight.
Come on, let's go.
Hey.
38.
First down, Kaiser. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, 79 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No. Check. Patriot. Detroit. No. Check. Patriot.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
What you got? Huh? What you got? Huh?
Second down following the run.
Check. Patriot.
Not foul.
All right, here we go.
Again, it's Mixon. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Fighting him off. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Man left. 4 down.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Here we go. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. 4 down. 4 down.
Flex round. Flex round.
That was second down throw for Kaiser. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Tight end right.
Here we go.
In motion, Anunwa. They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Banjo.
On third down, Kaiser. And that is in.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Chiefs going up against the Jets.
Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford, we are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Chris Wormley in there to get him for a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Now back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
No. Check. Patriot. Hurry up. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Finding room inside the 40. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And caught right side, Green. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route.
Let's go. 3-19.
Now they run with Mixon, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Hurry up. Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Strong right.
Set. No. Check. Patriot.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And here we go on 1st and goal.
Lucky.
Gun.
Now Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they've put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
3rd down and goal from the 6. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
Brandon, this is why I'm really glad I'm sitting up here next to you. It's awfully tempting to go for it right here, isn't it? But it's been a great drive. On the road, you've got to come away with at least 3 points. Kick the field goal.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight
Ohio!
right.
Here we go! Ohio!
Hey!
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Right there. All day, baby.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
Double tight. Double tight.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
To throw is Kaiser. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden, with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Here we go! Red! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
Kaiser now to throw on 1st down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones. Able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Boom! That's how we do it, baby.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long.
Single.
Here we go! What? Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
Here's Kaiser.
Check 15.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And now a first down following that long gain.
Tight end left.
Come on, let's go. What? 9, Ohio.
Now Kaiser. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Anunwa again the intended target. And it's second down.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
Check.
Let's go. Red 38.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Flex round. Ohio.
Throwing again is Kaiser on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Allen Bailey in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Come on, let's go. Flex round.
We got four.
Flex round. Ohio.
Play clock winding down.
Ohio.
3rd and long for Kaiser. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Let's go.
In motion, Anunwa. A first down throw for Kaiser. He's going to fire one deep over into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Tight right. 4 down. Check.
All right, here we go.
4 down.
Green 39.
Mike 5'9".
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. He's got room to run past the 20 and able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Man left.
Over. Hurry up, here we go. 3, 9, 10.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Tight end to the right. Move.
Set. 3, 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A good pickup there at 22.
Detroit! Slam. All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception, Kaiser, he's going to go up top again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
82 is mine. I got 82. 82 is
Flex
mine.
round. Here we go. Ohio.
Single.
On second down, Kaiser again. Anunwa's got it, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Quincy Enunwa, 54 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
He'll drop to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now let's go. Blue, line it.
4 down, even.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
3-19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And tough starting field position here.
Ohio! Let's go! Flex round!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Let's go! White, 90! White, 90!
Got four down.
Ohio!
Motion.
Back near his goal line, Kaiser. And this one hauled in by Will Tye. And he's going to get this one all the way up past the 20-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Double tight.
Here we go! Red 38!
Four down.
Red 38!
Kaiser on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Heavy. Watch the backfield.
Come on!
Play action now. Kaiser. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
We got heavy. Everybody scoot up. Heavy.
Let's go! Red 38! Ohio!
86 to man.
Flex round! Ohio!
On 1st and 10, Kaiser. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 44 yards. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Here we go! White, 90! Ohio!
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Second down, Kaiser. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Two times. Let's go. What? 90.
Four down. Check.
What? 90.
Four down.
Flex round.
To throw, Kaiser. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Funchess has it complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Here we go now.
117.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Leonard Williams in there to get him for a loss of 5. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season, as we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Ohio! Ohio! 10! Ohio!
Tighten up.
Flex round! Let's go! What? 90!
They run the counter now on first down. A big hit. Knocked out sideways right around the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Here we go!
Everybody go
Red 38!
Four down.
Red 38!
They'll throw here, Kaiser. And he will find his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. And the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Ohio!
Mike.
Flex round!
All day. Any day.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground at the 46. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Rush in. Run. Woo, baby. Get him, boys.
6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down.
Double tight.
Here we go! What? 90!
Kaiser. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Strong right.
Flex round! Ohio!
Four down.
Ohio!
Check.
First down, Kaiser. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Heavy.
10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Heavy.
Come on, let's go! What? 90!
Here we go.
What? 90!
Watch 7.
Here's Kaiser.
Screen.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
Flex round! Here we go!
We got 3.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio!
Shift.
Flex round!
Check 99.
Kaiser yet again. And that's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's Ryan Quigley now. as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a third down. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Tight end left. Here we go now. Blue 90. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Back to throw here. Trying to lay one up deep. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
What's tight? Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Four down.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Detroit!
We got to stand up over
there.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Watch Detroit! Now let's go!
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Hurry up, here we go. Green. Over.
Check safety, check safety.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Man left, man left.
No. Check.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll look to throw here. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A.J. Derby, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Such an art to dot the I, just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn how to train their feet to get down in bounds.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now let's go.
They'll run here with Mixon. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Looking to throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Come on, let's go. 1, 9, 1.
Following the interception, Kaiser. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now Kaiser. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, we got tight right, tight right. Here we go. 1, 90. 1, 90. Ohio.
Kaiser to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. D. Ford coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Kaiser now on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to do with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And this is going to be incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because they have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
All right, here we go. 3-19.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this one up past the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Watch him now, Barney. Here we go now. 3-19.
On the toss, Mixon. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he's able to take this one up. To the 35-yard line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Now let's go. 3-19. Mike, check. 59.
He'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Kaiser now to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Allen Bailey in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Now a second down throw for Kaiser. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch
Watch
tight
it now. Look at 56. Look at 56. Over. Now let's go. Check. Patriot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay, we got 4. We got 4. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Watch it now, Barney.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A gain of 32 that time. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Hurry up, here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. New York set to take the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Ohio!
Second down, Kaiser. Anunwa's got it, complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Here we go! Flex round!
Check. 3 down.
Flex round!
A first down throw for Kaiser. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
On second down, Kaiser again. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Allen Bailey in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Fourth down, Kaiser, desperation time. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Let's go! Ohio!
3 down.
Flex round!
Kaiser on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Michael Bannon in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Get off the train track.
Let's go!
One final shot for Kaiser. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Chiefs, It'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.